Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Black Rose Society, a game of swashbuckling action, suspenseful intrigue, and finally, getting out from under Matushka's thumb, all set in the world of 7th Sea. My name is Dan McCurdy, and I will be your storyteller this evening. You can find me at RevDMC247 on TikTok, YouTube, Blue Sky, and if you find me anywhere else, please send me home. I'm very tired. I will now allow my players to introduce themselves, starting with Chandler.
Hello, my name is Chandler. I play Arnau Cecero. You can find me online at Kingdom 0905 in multiple places, any place you can find me, which is not a lot of them, but I mean, you can start looking if you want to. And I'm going to pass it over to Ryan.
Hey everybody, I'm Ryan. Tonight I'm playing High Jarl Asgeir Ironhand, future king. That was perfectly timed. I don't know where it came from. Thank you. Future High King of the Maw. And I go by Darth Caustic on most socials, including TikTok and Blue Sky, but you can find me under Dark Domain RPGs on Twitch and YouTube. And I'm rated mostly harmless by 3 out of 4 cryptids. But I'm going to hand it down to my human soundboard, apparently, Nikoletta von Richter.
Hello, everybody. I'm playing Nikoletta von Richter this evening. I am farm-grown nerd who currently has work bothering her. Go away, phone. I'm going to pass it over to Demetrius. Demetrius is that way.
Life be lifing. Hey, y'all. I am Eric Bell Comedy on all the socials, and I am playing Demetrius Penn, mercenary and bodyguard, and just, oh, man, Jesus, just can't wait to be the fuck away from this land. That is, I do not like a land that rules don't work.
I don't think do rules work in any of the lands we've been to yet? We haven't really noticed. Anyway, so
When they do, we don't follow them anyway. So
previously in Black Rose Society, the group having finally located and mapped the star chart underneath Pavlo, the capital of Usura, they were on their way out. There'd been some shenanigans and chicanery involving Demetrius, and everything had seemed to be fine. Until suddenly they noticed that Verity was no longer with them, but had indeed been replaced by a rather large Usuran bear. There was a little bit of cacophony, I think we can call it, as the bear was chasing Demetrius around the labyrinth. Eventually, the rest of the group was able to catch up, calm the bear down, and slowly came to the realization that the bear was Verity, as Verity was going through various scenarios, being tested by Matushka to see if she deserved to learn one of her lessons, despite the warnings of spirits such as Domovoy, that Matushka does not give power, she teaches lessons, and the lessons are not always the most easily learned. But having finally learned how to control the power, the bear returned to the form of Verity, and the group was able to finally leave the labyrinth, report their success, and depart the court in Pavlo. We're fast forwarding ahead a little bit. They were in quite the hurry to get back to their boat in order to get out of the docks in Ekatnava before the maw froze them in for the winter, and they were looking at the possibility of spending an entire winter in Usura. Given that no one was particularly excited by that particular idea, they were able to move quickly and now are back aboard the ship. There was actually a little bit of, in fact, we'll go to there. So the group, you have arrived in Ekatnava, and Asgeir, as you kind of crest over the hill that will lead you down to the coast, you notice, you're about an hour out of town. You don't see any boats in the harbor.
well, that's concerning. Immediately, looks to Arnau, ready to grab him by the front of the shirt, because that's reflexive at this point. Where is the ship?
I don't know. Is it not? Oh my God, it's not in the harbor.
Oh, yes, because I totally just missed a large sailing vessel, Arnau.
I mean, to be fair,
Don't,
Nobody except for
don't. I will leave you in these woods with Matushka.
I like Matushka. Me and Matushka get along. I kind of deal with her. I think that should be a good sign about her friendship.
We'll see how that pans out for you.
She didn't kill me when I tried to con Usurans out of money. I think that's a good thing.
Didn't you lose all of your money?
Yeah, but she could have killed me.
I like that outlook. Actually.
Hunt the good things, I suppose.
Always look on the bright.
There's always a bright side. May not sound like a bright side, but there's always a bright side. Anyway,
As you all
this
are
is not
walking
my
down,
fault, Asgeir.
as you are walking down towards the coast, just to sort of punctuate the kind of timing you all are under, another snowfall, the third since you all left Pavlo, begins to come down. It is clear that winter can no longer claim to be coming, as to has arrived and will only be getting worse in the days and weeks to follow.
Asgeir,
Yeah.
exactly how long did you tell that pretty new bride of yours this trip of ours would take?
She said she didn't really give me a timeline. She said to wrap up my affairs, and they're not wrapped up yet, so we're still good.
As he holds his hand out and the snowflakes are.
We didn't say by winter.
I acknowledge that I am not a master of sales and travel, but it looks like the thing that everyone has been warning us about is happening.
That I'm actually concerned about, and where our ship is.
That part is extraordinarily concerning. Is there anyone working at the docks? Is there any type of
You got about an hour. And I imagine as you all are getting more and more panicked as you make your way down, you get to town, and there are the dock workers. It's clear they're going into they don't have. It is a very seasonal job, and they are kind of dotting. They're crossing the i's and dotting the t's as they are preparing for the winter, and not having a whole lot of work. And the dock master or whatever passes for that in Nava comes out and goes, "I remember you, Captain Ironhand, yes?"
Yes, though captain of a ship that I do not see at port.
Oh, and he pulls out his ledger and starts looking stuff over, and they're like, they had an instruction here from the business associate, Senor Cecero, to get some extra business done while waiting for your return.
Okay. Arnau.
I told him to get some extra business done, as was standard practice. They knew we were supposed to be back by now.
Yeah, they left a couple of weeks ago. They should be back any day.
We're running out of
today.
time.
We need them today, not any day. Today.
Well,
Is there a record of where they went?
They were picking up just basic stores, pretty much anything our merchants had left to send. There was one shipment in particular. Your hold was not big enough to take it all in one, so it was the first part of the trip. They figured they could do the second as they were taking you out. The quartermaster, Bob, said that wherever you were headed next, it would be along the way. So,
well,
again, I actually sort of started to expect them yesterday. So,
okay. Today, tomorrow, and if it's beyond that, then we're in trouble.
How long until the sea freezes over, the permafrost takes?
to be entirely honest, this could have happened 3 days ago. It's actually been a rather warm late fall for us. You all are hearing that, having been colder, with the exception of Asgeir, having been colder than you've ever been in your lives.
Internal, he's like, I'm comfy now. But everyone's like, I also need my ship back.
Yeah.
First the ship, then I'll revel in the snow.
We were about to be finished with the day's work. If you want to come to the tavern with us and share a vodka while we're waiting.
Why not? If we're gonna be stuck here, we might as well get drunk, right?
We can't make the ship appear. Well, might as well have a roof over our heads.
I mean, you can. Have we asked Nikki? I don't know what she can do.
What do you think I can do? Build roofs on what?
No, he's baiting you. He's baiting you. Just don't even.
I guess we are here in Matushka's land for one more day.
I assure you, Demetrius, you're not the only one that's distrusted this thought.
Guy, it could be worse.
I've actually had a pretty good time.
One of the dock workers is like, I hear it's time for a toast to Matushka, yes?
A toast to Matushka.
Yes.
So the group all kind of centers around. We're going to say that Verity, still getting over her recent transformation,
just barely
into a bear. Yes, has gone to bed early. One might say to hibernate. As
that is what we're saying, by the way.
Yeah.
One might say that. If one prefers living, they might not.
What are the odds that this comes out before she visits? Anyway, she's gone up to sleep, but the rest of you are around and drinking, and the crew just start, and they're not just toasting Matushka, they are calling out the various things that she has done for them. Like one of them talks about how his sister's farm had an excellent harvest despite the rough summer, and everyone's like, cheers to Matushka! And someone else comes up and talks about some of the excellent hunting. Another one talks about how the price on fish has recently gone up, and so his fishing was more profitable than he was expecting. And another discusses the recent developments in Castile, and so the price of wine has gone down, and so there will be more to drink this particular winter, and it's going around, and the circle comes to Demetrius, and everyone's just kind of looking at you expectantly.
Oh, of course. Have we not told you the tales of the Dawnlight Reapers? Have you not heard of the Demetrius Penn? And of course, I know it's getting, for me, it's getting quite cold, but I feel comfort as the king of them all. Y'all, Asgeir is by our side. Have you not heard the great tales of this giant of a man?
No, tell us what Matushka has done for you, Demetrius Penn.
I am grateful.
And there is expectation. Like folks are staring, and the stares are getting intense. Like, don't mess this up for us. Don't piss her off.
As I am grateful that she has allowed me even in the land, and I am grateful for the drink with those who revel in her grace.
And they all cheer for that. Next up is Nikoletta.
Nikoletta is riding in a corner.
Yep, but they're all still looking at you. It's clear, everyone in the room.
To second chances. Thank you, Matushka.
Two second chances, and one of them comes over, smacks you on the back, and puts a cup of vodka in front of you. Next up, Arnau.
Matushka taught me the meaning of gold and how to help others with it rather than just use it for myself.
Yeah! And again, and glasses are constantly being poured. to anyone, like, you're not ordering this vodka. It's just coming. And they're very much running it's like they keep pouring it out of this barrel, like, and like at least 3 of them go, and the barrel hasn't run out yet. Yeah. And they were all drinking. Next up, Asgeir.
To Matushka for ensuring my daughter's safety.
To our daughter's safety. And drinks are going around. How so we know Asgeir cannot get drunk. We know that Demetrius and Arnau and Nikoletta very definitely can. I want each of you to go ahead. So everyone but Asgeir.
Don't worry, guys. I'll carry you to various beds. It's fine.
To go ahead and give me your resolve, and I am going to call your ability to handle your liquor, for lack of anything else, athletics.
Yeah,
Technically speaking, Arnau is immune to poison, and alcohol is a minor poison.
Alcohol is a different thing. That is a different advantage, my friend.
I know. I know.
One is handled by your pancreas, the other by your liver.
Is poison handled by your pancreas? I mean,
Yes.
poison is not handled by my pancreas. Oh, I get a flare die. I keep forgetting.
Don't forget flare. Got 2.
Yeah. I rolled a 10. I was surprised by that roll.
Well, okie dokie. That is.
When I made this guy, I knew what I was about.
Oh dear.
That is 2 successes with
Yay, the
1
poster.
extra die if you would like it.
I would.
Yay!
Take a hero point.
Hero point!
And Nikoletta? Oh. Okay. So how many for Demetrius? 2?
Oh, 2.
2, right. 2, and for Arnau?
2.
So Arnau and Demetrius, you both take 1 minor wound. Like and that's just sort of, you'll be feeling it in the morning, but you remain more or less in charge of your facilities. They're drinking hard, but you're rolling with it. Nikoletta, you tend to sit this stuff out. And we're going to go ahead and give you 3 minor wounds. And what is Nikoletta like when she gets hammered?
She goes to sleep, same as me.
All right. Nikoletta has passed out. Like, at one point, like, the round is about to go around again, and it gets to Nikoletta, and she starts and just collapses. And everyone is overjoyed by this. They cheer all of the louder. Some people call it the ultimate gift to Matushka.
I was like, oh, this is pretty good. And she's passed out. Alrighty.
Glory to Matushka!
And finding out where the room is.
There are rooms available upstairs. You well, there's one Verity is already in and already sleeping. Do you just stick her in there or get her a different room?
No, probably not. Like, I don't know if Verity, that's a Verity mission that she had in far as self-realizing that she might need to forgive Nikoletta. I was not privileged to that. So
No, I know exactly how to flavor it.
So I was, private room for Nikoletta.
All right, cool.
And
Handle it's done.
lock it, all that jazz, and went back to like, say something if you don't want me to go back downstairs and drink. Oh, you insist, Nikki.
You make your way back down, and the night is going well. These are just dock workers. They're and again they're about to go into their long, basically try to keep the docks from being crushed by the ice, like chipping away work and stuff like that, and basically busy work through the long winter season. And as they're all handling that, suddenly someone, one of their number who did not come to the tavern, runs in and is like, We've got sales coming in.
Glory to Matuska!
Yes. Maybe I'll go check it out. You two can stay.
No, I'll come with you. No
Let
reason
me
for
grab-
someone to be alone.
Let me grab my axes. Oh, here they are.
Well, then, yeah.
All right, so the three of you head out to the docks, and coming in, sure enough, is the Dawnlight Breeze.
Perfect. Asgeir is going to pick up some straw or whatnot off the side of the road.
Mhm.
It's medieval times. It's fine, right?
Yeah.
Snaps them into 3 different lengths, puts them all in his hands like, all right, draw one.
What are we drawing for?
Loser wakes up Verity.
Do we need
You know
what should the roll be for this?
All right.
D10, lowest number?
I've got a D6 right here. We're going to say 1, 2, it's Demetrius. 3, 4, it's Arnau. 5, 6, it is Asgeir. And with a 4, it will be Arnau.
Yes. Mouse, you're welcome.
But she's your girlfriend. Why do I have to do this?
You'll just
She's
simply
going-
waking her up. You'll just wake her up from whatever deep slumber she is in.
You see, Demetrius has to go wake up his charge and take her safely to the ship.
Yes, I keep forgetting.
I have to go ready the ship, so
I have to take care of Nikoletta. She is worthless without me.
She can turn into a bear now.
Yes, sounds horrible.
She's going to eat me.
So, Demetrius, we'll start with you as you get into the room where Nikki has been asleep for, at this point, probably about 45 minutes to an hour.
Standard practice of waking up a drunk friend, a bucket off to the side, and towel, water, and
At first, I thought you said we're going to say you were going to splash her with water buckets.
No,
and
no,
then
no,
take
that's
her out
for the
into
throw up.
Azure in winter.
that's for the in case it's one of those. All right, you're good, and shake her awake.
Nikoletta, you still very much inebriated, get incredibly reluctantly shaken awake.
Yeah, there, Nikki. I hear Edmund's outside. Good. Yeah. All right.
Flops over the shoulder. You know, I think at some point when we get Mouse back, maybe next episode, we might do just a teeny little vignette of what happens when Arnau wakes her up. Suffice to say, Arnau manages to get Mouse awake and at least survives in the instant moment. We might have a continuity break later. Who knows? Asgeir, you remained at the docks.
yeah.
And you, as the ship pulls in, Bob is there. Looks like we have good timing.
Yeah, perfect timing. They went to pick up the ladies. They'll be right back. You and the boys can grab what you need to grab, and we can get back on the seas before the ice sets in.
Yes, just one more load. We found an island about 30, 40 miles out from the coast. Had a small little colony on it, and they were in need of some pre-winter goods, and so we picked up the job. Figured it kept us close enough at hand. A little bit odd group, but the money's solid, good. You know, solid and good. So figured it would be okay.
Perfect.
Right. They get started collecting as the group, and they're going to be about an hour and a half getting things loaded in. But you still think you should be able to catch the tide out. And so not have to wait till dawn.
We like that.
As the crew gets brought up, any last things that anyone does before leaving behind Mother Usura?
Finds a random finds a random X and has another kiss. No, we're not doing that. But
It's gonna be like the opposite, like Verity's. I always know someone at court. You'll have there will always be an ex-boyfriend. And
there will always be an X
spend a hero point to
somewhere.
find an ex-boyfriend.
Somewhere. My
a boy
travels
in
have
every
taken me very far.
Actually, that should be the lover's hubris. Now that I think about it.
That would be a fun lover's hubris. Actually, that's
Get a hero
good
point.
one.
Find an X. They are vindictive.
Everywhere.
All right.
The only thing Demetrius would have done is just grab, restock on throwing knives. But now he gets Usura throwing knives. Which is just
Yeah.
the smattering
There,
of the different places he's been.
Actually, as you're looking at you've managed to find a decent pair. You are finding that the user in make on these, it's not bad so much as old-fashioned. And you know that, like, in general, user in technology, as a nation is considered very backward compared to the other nations of Thea, and so the make on the knives is not the best, but still sharp, still will throw well. So,
And it's very Usuran. So
very, very
Yeah.
useful.
Boom.
As everything is getting grouped and loaded on, Newt appears from where she was helping out with something and runs up first to Asgeir.
Haha, little one. Just those like the dad snatch where it's like up
Yeah.
in the air.
Ah! She's laughing out fun. She's a little old for that, but with all
No,
her type
no,
of
no,
stuff on
no,
the
no, no, no.
island, she doesn't
She's not.
mind. She
She's not
wants to
too
see
old for it until I can't do it anymore.
it. No, that's what you were too old for. And so as she certainly takes it and does the hug and did you have fun?
Oh, absolutely. I saw so many fun things. And Matushka showed us all kinds of magic.
Ooh. Is Ely okay?
Yes, he's very safe, and we met more like him.
Okay. What were they like? Were they nice like him?
A little bit gruffer, but still polite enough.
Okay. All right. Oh, she quick dashes back into where did you all set up a cot for her in the captain's quarters, or where did she
100%.
get set up? Yeah, so she
I
dashes
feel like
into
there's one in Asgeir's room, but more often than not, there has somehow ended up one in Verity's room, not of her choosing.
yeah. She dashes back out of the captain's quarters and runs up to Nikoletta. Miss von Richter, Miss von Richter.
Auntie Nikki. She's very tired, Newt.
Oh,
You'll
I
have
got-
to talk to her in the morning, my dear.
oh.
Give me a second. He's gonna start ruffling through Nikki's bag, and then he's gonna find something that like an herb that is particularly smelly. See, she's awake now.
I think that was just instinct. Try it again.
It can wait. I did the but I did the questions that you gave me from the math book that you had. We can look at it later though. If you look tired. Demetrius
You finished the papers?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We'll go over this later. And she just walks through the room.
And as we leave Nikoletta, regretting one of the few zero raises that we've seen in this campaign, the Dunlight Breeze goes off into the mall. The island in question, which Bob informs you all is referred to by the locals as the Isle of the Creator. and the group seems to be a mix of Castilian and Eiseners, is a couple days travel. And so the next day, you all wake up. Arnau and Demetrius, yeah, maybe that was too much vodka when you wake up the next morning. Nikoletta, ow. When you wake up in the morning.
Just are now off the side of the boat.
Oh, right, because you also get seasick, so it's a combination of all of the things.
Terrible idea. Worst possible idea Arnau could have had. Just vomiting off the side of the boat.
Just slowly boiling up some water so you can make some coffee. Just quiet. Just okay. Well, because I gotta, present when I walk out. I can't be destroyed walking out. So he's spending some time in his room for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But then when he comes out fresh, he hates the world, but
And Nikoletta, as you're waking up, and you reluctantly come out of your cabin, though actually the cold air of the maw is actually probably pretty refreshing, as you step out to kind of help you recalibrate, and you see you are now very distant after a few hours of sailing. You feel a little niggling, like in the back of your head, like this weird, almost like an itch.
She gets all of like a half a step out of her door before she goes, nope. Walks back in the room, shuts the door.
And a voice says, "Behave yourself, Hexen worker."
Slams door.
Newt walking around will actually come up to Arnau, like she wants. Mr. Cecero, you said that you might help me learn how to. Oh, as you heave over the side.
Yeah, yes, Newt. Pay no mind. One moment. He's gonna take out like smelling salts or something to try to like get him to like settle his stomach. Okay.
Smelling salts to settle your stomach.
It's not really how that works, but
not even a little bit.
Help him focus.
Okay.
Like, but
you were saying that
aromatic something.
Yeah. You were saying that you would help me learn like swords and stuff like that.
Yes, I can help you with that. Now, we have to make certain we don't tell Verity that we're learning how to do sword play, okay? I feel like she'd get very mad at us. But yes, I'll teach you how to use swords. Do you have a wooden sword?
Yes.
That is the first and most important part. That is your main tool. Do not lose it. It is your weapon of choice, and it is your main. It will be your eternal ally, at least until we get you a real one, which will happen very soon.
As I recall, the wooden sword came from Asgeir. What kind of sword is it mimicking?
So it's not really long sword style because it's not two-handed. It'd be more of the like bastard short sword that could be paired with like a shield.
So she's got it, and she stands out on the deck, and the crew's looking on kind of amused as Arnau, who again has been losing his guts since getting back on board, suddenly squares up in order to teach a lesson. Just to kind of see how, what is Arnau's approach to teaching someone else weaponry? Like, how does he conduct himself?
So the way that Arnau teaches is the way that he learned, which is actually shadow fencing for the most part, which is probably not something that she's going to be interested in. But he's going to have her hold the sword. he's gonna say, "We're gonna start with this. This blade is a little big for you right now, even though it's a wooden sword. So keep it. So we're gonna keep it on 2 hands for right now. We're gonna start working. We're gonna start mimic my movements for now, and we're going to
Okay.
repeat this until it becomes second nature."
All right. So
So-
give me your panache and weaponry, because this is you showing and probably showboating a little, as in making the motions a little bit more exaggerated, so they're easier for her to get the gist of them.
Every parent that ever watched this immediately went, "Oh, that's the first thing she's going to tell her."
Mhm. The first thing, but he's doing this the smart way, so hopefully Verity won't kill me.
It's a mix of, well, he said don't tell her. He didn't say anything about everybody else.
she's gonna find out.
Arnau told me that he was better at swords than you, so he should definitely teach me. But I think you could do good too, though. Would you help me out?
Fastest way to make sure a kid shares information is tell them it's a secret.
Arnau, what wood would you like your casket made out of?
Clearly, this man's a mahogany.
That is
Well,
not
that's a not great roll. I'm gonna re-roll 1 because I have 3 weaponry. Okay, that's much better.
Okay.
So that kind of saved it there. Okay, so it is now, because I have 2 10s, 4 raises
4 raises.
with
On
the
4
spare
raises,
die.
Newt is moving along with you, and as with other things, she's proving to be a quick study, and she's a little. You could tell she'd rather be crossing swords with you, like she wants to play fight more so than mimic. But once she's like, okay, we're learning lessons now, she moves through the motions with you, and for a kid who is having her first lesson, she's doing not bad.
You're doing quite well. Get a few more lessons of this, and you'll be sparring in no time. Maybe even can best me or Verity. Maybe. It'll take some time.
Why do you carry the axes? I see you have a duelist pin. Why axes?
My school, I was taught to study underneath the Veston League. I studied blades underneath them. I'm from Castile, the land to the south where the Vaticine is. If I don't know how much history Nicoletta's taught you yet, but
She mentions that there were actually several people on the island who were from Castile, so she actually speaks a decent Castilian.
oh, Arnau's very pleased at this. But I studied underneath the Veston League, as that's where I made my fortune and my name for myself. I learned that way, and the style that they have, as he pulls out the axes, this is more advanced, but he's going to sort of slowly do one of his like go through his motions for Leakster Crash. The style is very aggressive, with use of two weapons, primarily axes. Though I've seen many fighters who use heavy blades as well. Swords, particularly, are very common. Cousin of Asgeir's, long distant, I knew used swords. I think that's silly, but he liked it. So he can have his decisions. Everybody makes poor ones occasionally, but the axes allow me to put the force behind the strike. If you wish to learn my style, it's something that we can teach you in time once you get the basics down.
Okay. You're a good teacher.
Thank you, and you're a fantastic student. I can see why Nicoletta likes you.
She smiles. You all have been. I know you didn't have to keep me aboard. Thank you.
Of course. What else would we have done? I mean, you're You're important. You have skill talent. And if you didn't, you made an impact, and you're very good at that.
She looks around and then looks and goes, sometimes you seem really nervous around the others. Why?
Anyway, swordplay. That's a really good question. I haven't fully figured it out myself. I'm not nervous around ice. I'm certain you've noticed that. I'm not as nervous around ice here as I am the other three. I guess it just comes from not knowing them as well. I
You've
suppose.
been traveling together for a while now. I don't know.
There's some things that it takes time to become trustful of. And when you've been on the run from assassins like me your entire life.
Assassins?
Assassins?
Why does
I've been
anyone want to kill you? Did you make a mean joke?
And he's gonna pull out his symbol to the Allfather. You could say that. Some people are very firm on their beliefs. There is a long list of reasons, though. This is not the only one.
There was a guy on the island. He was nice. He always called me Squirt. And he pretended that he didn't like people. But you always knew he would help when it was important. Before you all found us, like a season or so before, there was a raid. I didn't even know if he liked me. But then one of the pirates looked like he was going to grab me, and he jumped in the way. I killed him for it. But he didn't even hesitate. You remind me of him sometimes. I know you'd jump in the way. I think for any of them.
You're very wise.
Understood it. I'm not very good at math yet.
Wisdom and knowledge are two separate things. But you are very wise.
She gives you a big hug.
I promised
I'd help out I promised I'd help out in the galley today.
Well, let's go help out in the galley.
Okay. And she goes down. The ship is sailing along fairly well. Even though it's the Maw. And the captain refers to this as how the Maw kills people. And Asgeir, you would know this too. Like there's this weird season right before the real cold of winter hits. When the Maw is disturbingly calm and pleasant. And a lot of captains see that and go, oh, I bet I can get one more sailing in. And then
No. Much like the queen that probably rules and controls it, the calm is a trap.
Mm-hmm.
Right before it's like, so about that thing you did.
And so Newt's running around doing stuff. She goes down again to Nikoletta with a knock on her door.
Yeah.
Are you feeling better? I brought some water.
I would appreciate that, actually. The door is unlocked, and she's sitting at her desk fiddling with the enlarged rose bush.
Ooh. And she was under very strict orders not to come into your room at all while while you all were gone. And based on her surprise at seeing the rose bush, you suspect she actually followed that instruction. That's, I was gonna say pretty, and it is pretty. It's also scary.
There is a peculiar sort of beauty and morbidity, I suppose. Thank you for the water.
She kind of sits on your bed near your desk as she's looking at it. I didn't do as well on the math stuff as I did the language stuff. I think I like words better than numbers.
You wouldn't be the first. Math and arithmetic is not everyone's favorite. Don't worry about it. As long as you can count your coins, that tends to be the most important thing day to day anyway.
Were you sick?
I was catty-cornered into a habit I'm not normally one to take part in. Note to self, don't follow the boys anywhere anymore.
She giggles a little bit. They looked like they were having fun when they came in.
I don't doubt it. I just... look at me. Do I look like one that can drink all night to you?
I really don't know what people who can drink look like.
I assure you, I do not.
Okay.
You said you were enjoying your words. Was there any other languages you were looking at studying, or was it just continuing your comprehension?
Well, I'd found some letters in Miss Verity's room.
Letters? What letters? Best to leave Verity's correspondence alone.
Oh. I don't think it was to her. It was between an Eric and an Erica. I didn't really understand what it was talking about all the time, but...
Best to leave Verity's correspondence alone.
Okay. Did I do something wrong? Are you mad?
No, not at you. It's all right. Do not worry. Oh, is this all you came in here for, was to give me water?
Well, do you... She kind of leans in a little conspiratorially. I like your books. I haven't been able to come in here while you were gone. You made me promise. Do you have any other ones that I could be picking away at?
Well, like I said, you can take any from the... Gets up, goes and grabs that book, keeps it tucked against her side. Go grab anything off of that shelf.
You're not going to tell me why I can't read that one, are you?
I'll tell you when you're older.
And she walks up and she's digging through and picks one of your science tomes. Definitely a precursor to Hexenwork, but nothing explicitly about Hexenwork yet.
I said anything.
Yeah, the possession of this book, no one would be accused of, but it was one of the things that made some of your theories start coming into play when you applied Hexenwork later.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I don't know that I'm going to understand it, but I want to try.
If you're having trouble understanding anything, you know where I am.
All right. She dashes out. And then Demetrius.
Come on in.
She comes on in. Do you need water too?
I am fine, my dear. Demetrius Penn can drink and be fine, of course.
Don't you still need water though?
Oh, I've already drank like 5
Oh.
liters before you showed
Oh,
up.
okay.
So-
She comes in and hops up on your bed, and then looks around conspiratorially, hops down, goes over, closes your door. Hops back up again and goes. So did you ask her?
Sits down. I did.
How'd it go?
It went, of course. Come on, I'm Demetrius Penn. She was swooning ever since I uttered the name. She was floating on air after I made my advances.
She gives you a smile and goes, "Don't give me the Demetrius Penn answer. Give me the Demetrius answer."
You're sharper than you let on. She did say yes, and luckily, I didn't make a fool of myself, so we're enjoying each other's company.
Cool. You really like her, huh?
He gets up. I guess she's grown on me.
Is there a reason it's complicated? Like, if you like her and she likes you, and you do, I don't really get it. Like, the boys on the island were fine. They were nice. We would, like, get food and stuff together, but... And everyone just said it was a thing I'd understand later.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but they're right. You understand more as you live longer. But also, as much as you enjoy the Demetrius Penn stories and the heroes, it doesn't exactly leave great moments of romance. So yes, I do like her. And I do think she might like me. But we have a job to do. And it's an important one.
What is your job? I know it's important, and you all are doing dangerous things. It's why I can't come along with you when you go ashore. And I get that. Stuff was dangerous on the island, and you all saved me from that. But what is it? What are you doing?
Tell you in a way you will understand. Monsters are trying to hurt people in a very coordinated way.
And you
So
all
you're-
fight monsters.
That is what we do.
Is there any way I can help? Not
Job-
coming along with you. I know I'm not allowed, but
You're helping in so many ways.
is that like what grown-ups tell kids so we'll stop bothering them, or...
No, not even a little. And he kind of gets close to her, like past her, puts a hand on her head. You, being you, here and safe, does more for us than you can ever imagine. I do not mean that to brush you aside. I honestly do. You help. You help me, even by sitting here asking me about the girl I like. So thank you, Newt. And he... Now, could you help me? And I'm going to ask, is it okay that I also got a bunch of clay disc when I was out in Usura?
Sure.
Awesome. And I take out my I have to brushing up skills that I feel like I need to pull out an old friend. And I pull out a large rectangular box with the clay pots. And this gives you an opportunity to practice your aim. I need you to hurl these discs as far as we can out side, and I open up and my musket and I pull out.
Her
my
eyes go to the musket. She's like, "Ooh."
I know, it's quite fascinating. This is and you see the fleur de lis on there, and it's like, we'll talk about the decorative aspects of this later. And now, help me out. And then get up to her, and it's like, pull.
And she's giving tosses, and she doesn't have the best arm in the world, but she's doing decent, and they're designed to be thrown, so it's sort of helping out. Asgeir, you see this as Nudis throwing clay pigeons, basically, for Demetrius to shoot off the side of the boat.
This is now the second bonding moment he has seen today.
Yeah.
Just sitting out there like, yeah. Got him.
Into her arm. Yeah.
This goes on for a few hours, and did anyone want to seek anyone else out as folks start feeling better, or are we pretty good as the boat is heading towards its destination?
I'm quite good sailing the boat and watching everybody fawn and bond with the small child we brought.
Yeah. As the last of the clay pigeons gets tossed, and Demetrius, just let's see, go ahead and give your we're going to call this one, this is less finesse, and this is going to be more resolve. Just being patient, taking your time. Resolve and aim as you are shooting these pigeons out of the air.
Okay.
With muskets, which are definitely not precision firearms. So
No, they are not. A little tricky. Luckily, I have a 3 in that because I can get rid of that one for a sec.
Yes, smooth bore.
Three raises, one left over.
3 raises. I'm not looking to buy now. I've got a good number of villain points. She's tossing, and you managed to, like, how many would you say you bought?
Enough to do it twice, throughout the trip.
Okay, so for 2 sessions. You're doing pretty well. You hit more than you miss. And again, with muskets, that's fairly, and also not the best thrower, being the one to do the tossing. You're doing pretty good, and you feel like you've gotten well and practiced. And just about as you are finishing up, we'll say that first set, you hear "Land ho!" from up in the crow's nest.
Perfect time to end our session. Thank you. You did amazing, Newt.
Thanks. Bob comes above deck from whatever he was doing below and looks at him and goes, "Aye, Captain, that's the island."
Perfect. That was quick. Ready the shipment then.
All right, and they're getting everything ready, and they're starting to come in. And as you're coming in, what is your notice, Asgeir? 1. Looks like a nice, lovely day as your ship is.
Asgeir believes us. Ryan is skeptical.
The ship pulls into a small little, you can barely even call it a bay, but it would be at least a little bit shielded from the weather as the island. And you can see not even it's docks, but like it's not even going to be, you're not even going to be able to completely pull the dawnlight breeze up to it. But obviously this is a pretty small settlement, the sort of place that's kind of there trying to stay off of the radar of the bigger powers so that no one shows up trying to tax them. And there is someone waiting there at the dock for you as you pull up in. The dawnlight breeze is back. Oh, you must be the captain.
Yes. Captain Asgeir Ironhand.
Marshal Rains, so good to meet you. I help run the trade for our little community.
Well, we're happy to help. My men are offloading the goods now.
Excellent. Here, would you come along with me, and I'll get you your payment.
Of course. Let me grab my financial expert, Cecero.
Did someone call?
Come, there's money to talk about.
Okay, money. he runs
magic
down.
Jingle, jingle.
Jingle, jingle, have some coin. I have money again.
Love in the future, if y'all ever need to distract Arnau from something, you just throw a gold coin down a pathway, and he's like, "Wait, that's money."
It's money.
He's like a fae. If you spill a bag of coins, he has to stop and pick them up and count them.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You have to put the Castilian coins in front of the Avalonian coins because they're heavier. So anyway,
If they don't get put in front of the other coins, if they get put in front of the Avalonian coins, then everything gets mixed up, and then cats are being friends with dogs, and the world is on fire.
So the two of you were able to get down, and you move forward, and Marshall is kind of pointing out some different things to you. It's like, as you might have picked up, we're a small community, mostly Castilian and Eisner. We came here when things on the border were getting a little unsettled about 20 years ago. We've been here for, ever since. We're mostly self-sufficient, but we like to get a top off our things over the winter, just in case.
Makes sense.
Wise decision. Islands often cannot sustain themselves. It's impressive that you've been managed to do it this far.
Well, I mean, it's a very slow growing season, and many of the Castilian crops we brought did not last long in the salty soil, but we've managed to get decent anyway with what we're doing.
Well, it's still impressive nonetheless. Getting to grow it all is something few can say.
So he brings you into this little side building and pulls out a purse of gold. And it's like, this is the second half as agreed. And he shows, and we'll say Bob came along too and shows you the agreement that was made. And it's a fair agreement. Like, you're not going to get rich on this kind of trade, but it was quick and it was close and it was available. So,
And it helps the community.
mm-hmm. And so as everything's getting traded, he kind of sits back and talks to you all. And it's like, so where will you all be headed from here? Are you going to head back to Nava or?
No.
We
I think we're headed somewhere warmer for at least the winter.
Ah,
I thought we were heading to Veston.
No. We decided against that.
Oh, I don't pay attention. It was Verity speaking.
actually, last I heard, I also thought Veston was the plan. So
It was in discussion.
Yeah.
There were valid points made about heading south just for warmer climate for a little while, and then swing up to Veston later.
But we're right here, and we have a ticking time clock in the background that we keep
You
ignoring.
realize that all clocks are ticking time clocks, right?
not
Yeah.
sundials.
So wouldn't we be, if we go to Vest, we wouldn't have to deal. We wouldn't have to deal with the freeze.
No, the ports of Veston and Avenir stay open year round.
Yeah. But
They're so salty.
yeah, but we do know that it's an incomplete star chamber or in Veston.
Or at least nothing in the other star chambers has given you reason to believe that this one was completed.
Yeah.
Which I think is what was drawing us away from it to more completed ones.
Yeah. Which would be the next closest completed one?
The next closest that you all are aware of would be the one in Castile.
Which explains why Arnau was like, we're going to Veston.
I think we're going to Veston. That's my vote. And I own the boat. So
But he drives it.
Look at me. I'm captain now.
jingle jingle.
Marshall is sort of watching as all this conversation goes on and says, and as he's talking, he's frequently giving odd looks to Arnau. Like almost double takes, and then kind of shakes his head and goes back to what you all were talking about.
Yeah, I think with my lack of like notice dots and the fact that everybody kind of looks at Arnau like that, it's
Arnau, what is your notice?
2.
And
I
with
also
your
have 2
parent,
now.
yeah. So if we want to say the whole group came up, and I got no problem with that. Anyone with a 2, and Arnau, particularly you with your paranoia, you are definitely noticing the frequent just kind of
Noticing
odd
him.
glances over to you.
noticing you.
If you want to keep staring, I can unbutton some of my buttons. It's fine.
I'm terribly sorry. You keep reminding me of someone.
Who's that? I'm very curious. Who would I remind you of?
Well, kind of hard to explain. Okay, it'd probably easier to show you than anything. He gets up and opens the door, and everything's all signed off. The trade is completed, and the goods are mostly unloaded by this point. And he leads you not back towards the boat, but into the village, where there's nothing particularly complex. It's clear they didn't have the most building goods. They've done good. These are good. It'll definitely get them through the winter, but nothing expensive. Not too terribly different from the Usuran villages that you all passed along the road. And as he walks along, standing in the center of this village is a statue. And it looks a great deal like Arnau.
Jamestown.
Huh? Huh?
Do you have a son?
How do you think I have a son?
If I have to have that conversation with you, Arnau, I'm not sure. I'll have to sit you and Newt down for it. You both kind of are getting there.
Oh no!
We've already had that. I've already had the conversation. No. I'm at.
Oh no! Why is there a statue of you?
I don't know. Why is there a statue of me?
Good sir.
Guy.
Who is this statue of?
Well, it's a little complex to explain. And then someone steps out of one of the other buildings and walk around. They're like, oh, these are the group that brought in the different goods, and their eyes catch Arnau.
What is going on?
And his head tilts to the side. Everyone. The prophet is here.
What?
Oh,
And on that, we're going to go ahead and take a little
no.
bit of an early
No.
break. We will be back in a bit.
No.
Okay, so she is going to come from behind and literally like jump on his back, where her shoulder will anchor on his, and she is going to turn his face and kiss him right on the mouth.
All right.
And as she does so, she goes, your ancestors are going to feel that for eternity, and everyone hereafter.
His arm wraps around her waist as she does that.
Oh, fuck.
He's like, then let's go ask them. He is going to spend a villain point, and they both port away.
No!
And with that, we are going to bring this episode to a close. And welcome back. more and more people are stepping out of their various homes, and quite a few of them double take as they look at Arnau, and then look up at the statue, and they look at Arnau, and they start looking around. The prophet came. The prophet is here. The prophet has arrived. The prophet. The time has finally come. And Marshall is kind of rubbing his forehead. He goes, it's possible that you bear a resemblance to the one who the founder of this community was told would be coming when he founded it.
And that person is the fourth prophet.
Before he can answer, a man in fairly nice looking robes steps up to you and goes, good sir, emissary of Thea himself, we have been waiting here for you. Lo, these many, many years. Could we please know your name?
My name is Arnau Cecero.
Hail! Arnau Cecero, fourth prophet of Theas! Hail!
No!
And everyone starts taking it up. Like, hail! Arnau Cecero, the fourth prophet of Theas! Hail! Arnau Cecero, the fourth prophet of Theas!
Arnau just looks at Asgeir and just mouths the words, what do I do? Okay. Arnau's gonna try to do what he normally does when he's the center of attention. He's gonna try to slip to the shadows so he can get back to the boat, so we can leave.
You are not going to be able to sneak out of this. Literally
Oh, no.
every pair of eyes on the island is on you. I imagine. Let's just do a quick whip around of Asgeir, Demetrius, and Nikoletta. What are you all thinking as this is happening?
These people are very drunk.
It's fascinating. Honestly, I'm not entirely certain what to believe. I'm very curious to speak. Excuse me, could I speak to you for a moment? And she starts talking to people.
You have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior Hexenwork.
No! Get fucked!
No.
Demetrius just like while everyone has kind of like in the cheers and people are and Nikoletta's talking to people, he's just there staring at the statue, just looking at it like you go to every dock, you tell your story, you say your name so many fucking times.
It's my estimation that every man ever
And
got
he
attacked
has
with
a statue.
And it's Arnau and not me.
Nikki,
Yeah,
you go up to one of the people who are chanting. Yes, you are one of his followers. You are one of his disciples. What do you want to know?
no.
Let us not get overly ambitious about this. I'm just very curious. Why do you all worship him so? You make a statue of this man in the middle of the city. Why?
He is the fourth prophet. He is the one foretold by the third prophet. There was the prophecy of the end, the final prophet, the one who would oversee the destruction of the world. And we experienced it. Well, our parents did.
Ah, all right. And this, how long ago was this man here? You said?
Oh, has never been. This was just the image that our founder was given. And he described it, and one of the originals on the island was quite a good crafter and sculptor, and made this from the very mud of the island. And you have to admit, it's an incredible, like, obviously it is him.
Ah,
And yeah, like, the resemblance is utterly uncanny.
He
Like,
even got his mustache perfectly.
That is That is highly concerning. That looks like one of the wanted posters back in Castile.
Actually, Arnau, you are being slowly surrounded, and like hands are reaching out to touch you, but not like it's not like petting or anything like that. It's almost like, is he real? Is this actually a vision? Like, if I touch his cloak, will my gout be healed? Like that's the kind of touching that's happening here.
I was very uncomfortable by all of this.
And just sort of by weight of the group, you find yourself being moved towards the largest building in town, and you recognize a very rough Vaticine emblem that has been carved into the front of it.
How do I say I'm a heretic without them ripping me apart? I don't. So I just need to keep walking. I need to play this along so I don't die.
So you all watch as Arnau is being basically shanghaied into the village chapel. What are you all doing?
Arnau, and she's trying to follow in.
Yes, come bring his disciples as well.
Oh, for the love of okay.
No, that's not the word we use. No.
So
I believe in my gods.
Just follow up. How pretty is the statue? How quality wise?
He looks good.
It is resemblance, but like the care.
He looks like there are many Eisner noblemen who kissed him and now regret it, but definitely enjoyed the kiss.
Oh, it's such a beautiful, it's a beautiful statue. People have placed roses here. How did they?
Actually, one of the followers goes up to Asgeir and says, "You are a Vestin Manavinyar, are you not?"
Proudly.
So it is true. Even those who follow the old gods would see the wisdom of the fourth prophet.
No. He is my friend Arnau is anything but wise.
How can you say that?
Oh, I've been with him for years. I know him very well.
You don't argue with the cults. You know this, right?
Listen, himbo thought.
You don't argue with the cultists. You're not new to this.
Listen,
Asgeir,
Asgeir's like, no, you're wrong. I'm like,
I love this.
But how can you say that? You travel with him and you can see the incredible resemblance of the statue.
it's incredible resemblance. Scary even, but
But you are the captain of the ship.
yes,
You are the bearer of the way. You are the one who brought him. What wisdom do you have?
Much. I'm a future high jarl, you see, and he is my assistant. He travels with me.
The Jarl of what?
The Maw.
It is exactly as it was foretold.
Fuck.
One who would even guide the storms and the waves and the winds, the sea itself. And you are now getting dragged alive.
But don't forget my disciple, Demetrius Penn, slayer of many men.
No.
You must have heard of him.
I'm sorry, Demetrius who?
No. This is my nightmare.
Do we actually? Do we teleport into Demetrius' personal hell? That's what this feels like. This is hell. This is both Arnau and Demetrius' hell. Like, this is the
We
worst.
all died in Ursula. We're just in purgatory.
Is this you, Matumka?
Did we ever leave? Am I still dreaming? Am
I'm
I
still
still
here. Am I still in the ruins? Did Marco defeat me?
Verity, where are you?
Oh my god.
You get, as you all are getting just, like I said, basically, gang marched into the chapel. The elder, who is announced as Elder Ramon, steps up and begins sharing their legends. It was 25 years ago, this winter mark. And the undead had been rising on the fields of Isen. Everywhere, the armies that had been marching in the 30 Years' War were unable to defend us. Everywhere you looked, there was death and destruction. And we knew the time of the fourth prophet was upon us, that these were, in fact, the end times. Some said that we needed to remain behind to fight the undead creatures. Others said that we needed to retreat into Castile or go to Vatacine Island itself. But our leader, he said that we needed to go away, to find a place where we would not be corrupted by the ones who had perpetrated the evil acts within Isen, or the politics of Vatacine Island in Castile. And so we came here. We traveled long and we traveled far. When we came to this island with only the oldest ruins, we knew here we could build. And on our first full night, our leader went and had a quest, a walk of vision. And when he returned, he described the vision that he had seen. The one who would come, the fourth prophet, who while we were away in here safe, protected from the endless armies of the undead, or the politicians of the Vatacine Island, or the power-mad capitalists of the Vendel League. Safe from all of them. We would wait here, grow our crops, raise our children, until the day would surely come when that man, and he points straight at Arnau, born of the faith in Castile, traveled to Frozen Vest in Manavinyar, where he would find his guide, the bearer of the way, one who ruled over even the Maw itself, unrulable as it was, and others, other followers of other lands, cads, who in his presence became great men. Scholars. Scholars who could guide. Ladies who found their bestial, monstrous natures.
Can't bear it.
And with all of that, when all of that was fulfilled, we knew the true end was coming. And now, Arnau Cecero, and the whole, everyone in the group goes, Arnau Cecero, hail! Arnau Cecero! You are here. And our great journey can begin.
Well,
he wants to speak. He wants to speak. Everyone, bring him forward. Bring him forward. And you are taken from where you were seen. You were dragged basically up, and you were placed on the stage and placed in front of the lectern, basically. And they all just sit back and stare up at you, just eyes wide. From the oldest here to the youngest, so there's like 3 or 4-year-olds here. All just gazing up at you with wide-eyed wonder, waiting to hear what their prophet will say to them.
there is a moment of immediate stage fright. Arnau is put in front of a crowd of people in a way that he was not expecting, caught off guard in a million different manners.
When you hesitate, Elder Ramon says, "No. More the fool. More the fool. We're terribly sorry, of course. If you were to speak your truth to us, our mortal minds could not grasp it. Someone else must speak of your glory. You there." And he points to Demetrius. "Surely it will be you, as one of his disciples." I presume the cad. I'm just guessing.
It does seem that is the. There was no other characters in your tale, and there was no other.
I got it.
King of the mob, scholars, be sure what cat. All right, delightful. He gets up, and are you drinking this? Good.
I don't know. You might want to be careful with this lot. Big Kool-Aid vibes, you know.
And I get up to Arnau, and I kind of get. How do you want to play this?
We need. He's gonna lean in and whisper, "They're crazy. We need to get out of here."
They are crazy, but they're accurate. How do they know our stories?
They're from Castile. There are so many assassins. You have no idea how many assassins the Inquisition has sent after me. This could all be a plot. I'm not certain what kind of plot, but this could all be a plot. We need to move.
Yes, of course. Ladies, gentlemen of Arnau Cecero needs time to articulate how best to convey what he needs of his lot. So, please, it is time for merriment. Your prophet has returned. Celebration and lessons later.
All right, go ahead
And
and give me your panache and convince as you were trying to talk down the crowd from the immediate religious frenzy.
Yay.
Oh boy.
Panache and you said convince. Alrighty. And a little thing of flair. Let's see.
How's it looking?
Hold on. I'm trying to see if I got anything. I'm just like advantages anyway. I can kind of.
No, how's the dice pool looking before you roll it?
I got I got 5. I got 5 dice.
Hero point for Demetrius.
There we go. Thank you kindly. Oh dear.
What do you mean, oh dear?
That was more ones than I wanted to see. But it's not
immediately followed by zeros to indicate.
It's not a horrible roll. Thank you so much for that hero point. Because that would have been atrocious. 3
raises. With 3 raises, the crowd is visibly trying to calm themselves. So, no, you're right. You're right. We're this is a lot. This is a lot to take in. It was said the prophet might not even know his path yet, but I mean, you so clearly fit the legend. And Elder Ramon is like, of course. Here, let us. You may have my house. While you take the time you need.
Where will you stay?
With any of the followers. We take in and care for each other as we can here.
Well, you may be taken in by the followers, but you should stay. You should stay with us. I realize we may be staying there, but you should stay as well as a meeting.
Like
you would allow me to stay under the same roof as the 4th prophet?
Now, may I speak with you for a moment, please?
Yes, stay with us. It would be good to speak with you. But I do need to speak with Nikoletta.
Of course, of course. I will make sure you all have the privacy you need. And he shoos everyone out of the chapel.
Arnau, I don't think it's the wisest idea to let these people hear our private conversations of what the hell's is going on here. Do you want to be the fourth prophet here? Are you serious?
I didn't say we would. I didn't say we would allow him. We said to allow him to stay under the same roof. We can still have private conversations. We'll just shoo him away. We'll get him to go get water or something. Apparently,
For the
I'm
record, from what you've seen of the houses, these are all one-room deals.
These are like studio apartments.
Oh, still, nonetheless, we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Or now, as your guide and bearer across the sea, I must insist in your solidarity.
You're my guide, which means I should.
Which means you should listen to me. Right?
It means I should listen to you. But you know what we do with guides when we're in places we don't know? We ignore them and try to go find a map on our own.
Oh, well, if you don't want to finish your great pilgrimage before you're ready to preach to these people, then by all means stay, but the way will be leaving in the morning.
I don't know if they are going to allow any of us to leave until we figure out a way to convince them it is a good idea.
We could
Mr.
sneak out.
Way.
We could sneak out in the middle of the night.
We tell them that your pilgrimage isn't complete and you must go on a great journey before you return, so you may lead them into whatever destruction they want.
Oh, we could just be honest. You are all insane. Just because it happens to look like him, there's numerous people that face could be similar to.
Nikoletta, it is an amazing statue. It has even
the things he said about his adventure.
I've been studying it. I want Nikoletta. It is. They have taken care of it for years.
Traveled to Vesson, guided by the king of them all.
It is uncanny and very concerning.
Yes.
It's less so concerning. They're allowed to believe whoever they want to believe is a prophet. What I'm more concerned about is the fact that they're just focused on you at the moment. Someone is going to figure out at some point that you're not the fourth prophet. Or perhaps it could be, I don't know, that you are not Vaticine.
Is there anyone listening right now?
At the moment, you seem to be alone in the room.
Okay. Yes, I agree. Which is why we should get out of here as soon as possible. But we need to take a measured approach, because if we leave rapidly, who knows what they could do. These are rabid, potentially psychotic, murderous cultists.
I don't know that it goes that far. They just seem to be rather extreme zealots, which isn't any better, mind you, but still.
They're Castilian. There's no in between. It's all of them are rabid zealots. It just depends on which one they are.
What when we were there, did we get a violent vibe off of them? Like they could sway violent on a dime?
You didn't get like they're about to be violent at every moment. Like, for instance, Asgeir, when you were kind of protesting, no, it's wrong. They seemed more like adapt to what they see. Though, then again, you seem to be saying something that went, even though you were saying, no, you're wrong, you were saying things that went right along with what their expectations were. So,
okay. Yeah. I got you. There is something it is a horrible prophecy. I think we can all agree, horrible prophecy. Doesn't describe anyone here in any kind of legitimate way. But it is disturbing that such an accurate-ish prophecy has been festering in this community for decades.
I mean, Scholar, King of them all, and they did use a rather descriptive term.
Say, go ahead, say, cad. I am not a cat. I don't think.
You can't even
And we
finish
look
the
over at
sentence,
Nikoletta.
Demetrius. You can't even finish the sentence. You answer your own question. Don't look at me like that. Cads exist from one side of Thea to the next. So do scholars. As Asgeir, I'm certain your new wife has probably had many a husband before you. No offense.
I've been married once, Nikoletta. I'm not going to comment on any men she's been with. I know better.
Good man. I don't understand why we. Okay, all right. So what are we doing then? Are we trying to slip out of here in the middle of the night as quickly as possible? Are we trying to placate until we can run?
I'm going to try to placate until we can run and convince the elder that I need more time to go on my pilgrimage, which is why he needs to be under the same roof.
Could we perhaps explain? Could one of you three perhaps explain to me why we are not going with outright honesty? Like, yes, there's a lot of similarities, and yes, we understand there's a lot of odd consequences, but this is not coincidences. But
because I don't think they'll listen to the honesty. If I'm being honest with you, like I tried to tell them no in the courtyard.
I do apologize. I think Nikoletta, you have convinced me. I think honesty might be the way of going about it. If we are honest, we can tell how none of them seem like fighters. What could they do?
You just don't like being the center of attention, Demetrius Penn.
I am hating every single moment of this.
Say honesty.
I am. It is. Now your statue's gorgeous.
As you want the statue.
But
Of course I want a statue.
I did try to protest in the courtyard, and they just seemed to adapt to whatever I said, and we still ended up here. So I have concerns.
I have concerns as well. That's why I'm saying we go about it my way. We do a little bit of manipulation, a little bit of lying, a little bit of feeding into the ego, and eventually they'll let us leave. I've done this before.
But also, wait, hold on. Are you saying you have had an island of people worshipped you off of some prophecy that is foretold your actions?
Not an island, but I have had many people who have worshipped me and that I have left before. It's very common.
You paid them good money to do that.
Yeah, that is true.
There is also another way of looking at this. We are at war.
Yes.
If they are truly genuinely for you, and we are honest about our crusade, wouldn't they join us on that crusade? Could they be resources we use?
You shouldn't think of people like resources, Demetrius Penn.
I am used to being people's resources.
I agree with what was said, but I don't believe the voice that it was said with. Because it came out of Arnau's mouth, but it did not seem like an Arnau thing to do.
I do not mean to discredit them for their value, for who they are as people, but I do mean to arm ourselves against vampires.
That's fair.
You're not wrong there.
We are quite well armed. I mean, we have two duelists, mercenary of fortune, a scholar with a gun, and a big man with an axe. I think we're well armed against vampires.
Are vampires scared of like holy relics like the stories told? And if so, does that count for like cults, or does it have to be a large recognized religion?
I mean, technically speaking, they're all Vaticine. Just because they follow the fourth prophet doesn't mean that they're not Vaticine anymore. It's a large established religion. I think that can harm vampires. Maybe just hit them over the head with a religious symbol.
Oh no!
They'll eventually die.
You're going to be insistent on carrying forward with this fast then?
Yes.
Do you have any symbols of your actual faith that you carry with you?
Here, Asgeir. Hands him the necklace.
Thank you.
He wears.
Okay.
That's yours now. For now.
As you hand it over, you hear a distant rumble of thunder.
Give me that back. Give me that back. Give me that back.
And
No, it's
is-
mine now.
No takey backsies. See, this
Give me that back.
Do you know what that rumble probably was? Probably a winter storm coming across the mall, which we probably should try to beat out of here.
Or it could be the Allfather, who is very, very angry. I am.
Now this is
Well,
definitely a wild time. But if we are taking votes, I believe we should go with Nikoletta and be honest and see if they will help us in our crusade. They might have information, they might not. They might be a useless conversation, and if it turns violent, we will handle them.
I'm more worried about if they turn violent when they find out we've been lying and saying he's this prophet when he's not.
I haven't lied.
And technically, it's not a lie. We don't know if I'm the prophet. I don't think I am, but we don't know. Why are you looking at me like that, Nikoletta? We don't know.
Let's approach this from a different argument then. What do you think the Allfather will do if you proclaim to be the Vaticine prophet? Which are you more frightened of?
Is there anyone looking in this direction? I think there's trees.
Well, they all went outside.
Sneaking out of here is not a possibility for me, is it?
I mean, we could always try, but I don't think it's going to be very successful.
I think at this point we should be honest with them, or perhaps just tell them that you need to continue your pilgrimage and we need to go.
I think continuing the pilgrimage is the quickest, fastest method. I know honesty is the policy that you guys want to go with. That sounds like a great idea until, I don't want to harm anybody who doesn't need to be harmed. And honestly, there's a possibility that if we challenge the cult too much, we challenge their ludicrous worldviews about me being the prophet, they might make a hasty decision. Things might turn. It is very easy to capitalize on religious fervor and turn it violent, and I do not want to be the person who has to put down an entire island. Please don't make me do that.
You're showing some very serious character growth on now.
I'm surprised too.
Verity's not in the room. I can afford to be not arrogant for 5 minutes.
All right. What do you say we do then, Mr. Fourth Prophet? Shall we continue on your pilgrimage?
There's another roll of thunder.
There's a storm coming.
Please forgive me for what I must do. There is a storm coming, which means we can leave tonight.
So we'll bed down for the night, and we will not keep any of these people in the same hut.
I still think that is a poor decision. I mean, after all, he's an elder. I'm certain I can convince him one way or the other that I still need more pilgrimage time.
I'm staying on the ship. And she walks out. It's like, no.
Nikoletta, as you get to the door, there's a knock at it.
Yes?
It's Bob.
Oh, thank heavens. Grabs him by the shirt, yanks him inside.
Right.
The door.
I came up to tell you all that we missed a storm coming on our approach. It's going to be here any minute. I don't think it's a good idea to try to sail it out when we're already in a relatively safe harbor. I have more questions now, though. Why is there a statue of Arnau in the center? Why did they call me one of his disciples? Why'd they give me this necklace?
They
And
didn't. Did you
he
drink
has-
anything they gave you? Because I'm very concerned about that.
No,
I've been doing
Good.
nothing but drinking.
Don't
I've been,
do that.
I've been helping them load up into the warehouse. That guy Marshall has been signed a lot. Like, he looks pretty frustrated.
He has. Good. You stay here with them. And she runs out.
What is this necklace that you have on?
It's made mostly of like seashells and like little bones. Looking at them, looking like they're from like probably some small land mammal on the island.
Okay, not like people finger bones.
You don't think so? Well, actually, hang on. Where's
Oh, no.
what's your scholarship?
Why did you have to ask him
Asgeir?
that?
I
Why did you ask him that?
won actually.
Out of one scholarship, those could be finger bones.
2 scholarship.
They're
How can-
definitely not finger bones.
Okay.
A little knowledge is very dangerous.
A little knowledge is very dangerous. A little bit more knowledge makes you a lot safer. You see,
Nikoletta, you dash out. Is anyone going with her, or
No.
I can't afford to leave. I'll be accosted.
I'll head up with
Yeah,
Nikoletta.
please. Somebody has to stay here with him. Unfortunately,
Yes. Cat out now.
don't worry. I'll bear him like I have been.
so Nikoletta on Demetrius, as you dash out and you head down towards where the different warehouses and storage things are, and you see Marshall helping the crew move the last of the crates and stuff into the warehouse. Oh, the disciples have come down.
Marshall is your name, yes?
Marshall Rains, yes.
Could we speak with you for a few moments, please? Somewhere a little bit away from ears.
Of course. Everyone, I hear they're putting on a banquet. Go get ready for it. I'll finish up here. And the village workers, obviously and all have been clearly whispering and are kind of like side-eyeing at Demetrius and Nikoletta.
He's like listening to see if someone says, "Is that the cat?" And he's just listening. He's like,
and he kind of steps into the warehouse with you both and is like, anyway, how can I help your eminences?
You don't just stop that nonsense. You seem to be very tired over this. Why?
Look, I was very young when we fled Eisen, the border.
Mm-hmm.
It's my family and these other families, and yeah, I get it. The Dead Rising, all of that stuff the Inquisition was saying. I mean, the Inquisition was killing people left and right that time when they thought it was a disease that was spreading. Like, everyone thought it was the end of the world, and they came up with, well, it kept people alive, so I don't hate it, but
So you don't believe in this puppet nonsense?
I have a lot of difficulty looking at what happened. I had a sister, and one of the last things I saw before we left was her shambling with the rest of them. I have a great deal of difficulty believing in gods or prophets of any kind. But if it got them here and kept folks alive, I guess it has some value. I'm sure your friend is fine.
I can understand how you feel, Marshall. I lost a sister in Eisen as well. See, this is the problem though, and we desperately need your help. She kind of looks at Demetrius like we're shooting for honesty here.
Yes. Yes.
Arnau is not even that a scene.
He chuckles to himself, kind of glances at the door, and then holds himself up in an obviously very practiced imitation of Elder Ramon. And so the fourth prophet showed that he had rejected the corrupted church and would lead the people down anew.
This is just
This
great.
is a very accurate prophecy, and I hate every bit of this.
Wait, what do you mean it's an accurate prophecy? I mean, yeah, the statue's uncanny.
Statue's exactly like him. Guy's the king of the mall.
There's a lot of coincidences.
It's a lot of coincidences, and the statue looks exactly like him. I'm just wondering what I'm not saying. Like, I don't get to understand. I'm not saying prophecies or anything. I'm saying planning.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
I
okay,
think we-
you all have
because-
similarities to the prophecy, sure.
And he kind of gestures. We are dealing with very old people. We are dealing with very old nemesises. So maybe, I've seen so many things that, make no sense. Is this another piece of the puzzle?
I mean, I can't answer that, but like, okay, so you all fit the prophecy, fine. But like, it's not a perfect fit either. They're leaving out big parts of the legend that I don't see with you all, like the princess from the Island of Fire. Like, no one's even mentioning her. Because you don't have her.
Oh, there's a lot of coincidences.
There's a lot of coincidences.
It's just coincidences. We
What
are
are-
already.
From Eisen, you're not from an island
You
of
have a
fire.
pattern?
No, I'm not. Alistrina was though.
No. And Newt.
Volcano, flaming pirate ship.
You're not here. Shut up.
Yeah. And he would have said that in a very quiet, like.
Anyway, look, if you're worried about if there's anything to this,
I was more looking for advice on how best we would be able to leave without causing a fuss. We have quite a lot on our plate at the moment, and trust me, you don't want us staying here very long. Trouble follows where we go usually.
Totally make things worse.
well, I mean, if you all made a dash for the boat, I don't think anyone could really stop you. You all look like you know your way around those weapons, but that storm that's coming in does not look like it's messing around.
This is my point. We have to at least wait out the storm. That means we're going to be around for a couple of, however long it takes for it to pass over. How do you think we could best... what tale should we tell to get them to let us go, is what I'm asking. You've lived here longer.
They're going to believe what they believe. There was a time it was all that kept some of them alive, was wanting to hold out until the fourth prophet came.
Oh, dear.
But that said, they will fill in the blanks. If you all leave, they won't stop. They'll just... He was another vision or something like that. But if you're worried about these enemies of yours and the prophecy itself, the elder, he died about 10 years ago, but the vision that he had and his final burial place, there are old ruins at the top of the hill in the middle of the island, really old, and we were told to stay away from them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Would do I suppose it would kick up a fuss if anyone else were to go upstairs then?
No one's going to question you all. If in fact that'll probably just feed into what they're thinking.
Oh.
It would give us opportunity to see more about what this prophecy is about. A lot of coincidences.
Well, let's go get our fourth prophet then, I suppose.
We don't need to call him a fourth prophet, though. We can...
Might as well at this point. We're playing the
No,
part.
no,
Get the tambourine.
Marshall pats Demetrius on the shoulder. It's like, don't take the CAD stuff to. Like,
why does everyone have such cool versions of themselves?
No. You missed it. Like if they're putting it on you, it's good because it started as the CAD and is now this great gentleman and hero under the fourth prophet's influence. That's what
that part. That part. That's
Right to the pride.
Anyway, like, go get the freaking fourth prophet.
All right. Meanwhile, Arnau and Asgeir hanging out in the chapel.
Yep, just as you're like pacing back and forth methodically, looking at Bob.
As you are pacing around, you see that there are other carvings
Oh yeah, well we're looking at those
in the walls, and as you're with your one scholarship, you're checking things out, and you recognize some symbology, and it's a mix, as you would expect from an Eisner and Castilian mixed group. There were Eisners who worshipped the old gods before the 30 Years' War. Most of them got wiped out in the 30 Years' War, and so there's some etchings of Grumfather, Allfather, various things like that. There's other etchings of more Vaticine symbols. And then you see a rose bush.
Arnau.
Fire.
Arnau. Fire. Flaming bush. Arnau, find paper. Find paper.
I always keep letters with me.
Give me that in a writing thing.
I suppose I just have pens on me at all times. As he takes out a writing quill.
Slaps that over and does another rubbing.
Mm-hmm.
Nikki's going to want to see this. I don't understand it. She can make sense of it.
With my 2 in scholarship, do I understand it a little bit more?
How much time has Arnau spent with history in his studies?
His scholarship is probably more based on like mathematics, academic stuff like that, and a little bit of mythology and legends. History is probably a little bit more of a blind spot for him outside of Castile. Maybe
Right.
some Eisner stuff too.
I will say from your Castilian experience, these carvings seem to serve a very similar purpose to the stained glass windows in the cathedrals in Castile. Designed for when people can't pay attention to the sermon, can't focus on the homily, that they can look elsewhere. It's so the ADHD people get taught a lesson too, and it's in the images, and you feel like you're looking at a history of sorts.
Fascinating.
And as you're following around and looking, you do see a rose bush that seems to be on stylized fire. And at the end of it, you see the last carving is another one that looks less so because it's smaller and so much less detailed than the statue. Another version of you.
How close is it to the rose bush that's on fire?
Fairly close. In fact, the only figure between you and the rose bush is a figure that looks very witchy.
Matushka.
I mean, possibly. You having met Matushka, no, this looks nothing like her, but
I feel like it probably gives us like evil Witch of the West vibe, witchy.
yeah, but it's also, as you're looking at it, Arnau is trying to put together history stuff and is looking at Asgeir, who doesn't have
Pretty pictures. Yeah.
as pretty pictures. If anything, you think that's probably a corrupted image of Nikoletta.
Yeah, because he hasn't seen the Dark Mistress stuff yet.
Hmm.
He's heard about Vampire Lady, hasn't seen anything about Vampire Lady. Like,
Yeah, if anything, this is the most similar. Like you're like, huh, that looks a little bit like Nikki.
the hat's all wrong though. She wouldn't wear that.
Yeah, Nikki is a witch, basically.
Interesting.
And we'll say around this time, Demetrius and Nikoletta come back in.
Oh, perfect. Nikoletta, I'm glad you're here. Demetrius, I'm glad to see you. I know you're kind of in a funk. I don't want you to think that us being here has anything to do with that. But Nikki, your wisdom, your intelligence. Can you please come take a look at this?
We found a picture of you.
What? Oh.
And he will show her the rose bush and all the iconography leading up to that.
And you walk up and you also see, and you concur, this is probably designed as history.
Mm-hmm.
And you are able to clock this image. This witch is clearly Eisner in origin, based on the clothing and things that you're seeing, and probably noble. And her braid, yes, alarmingly similar to your own.
I don't like this place. I don't
Right?
like
It's
it
like
at all.
a eerie, like they know everything and they really shouldn't, and I don't like it.
It's very uncanny. I'm not enjoying this one little bit. All right.
What, did
There's-
you guys
th-
find anything?
Ancient ruin that should give a little bit more information to the prophecy and the prophet. Apparently, it was a place that none of the locals are allowed to go to.
Oh, Bob, is Bob still here?
If y'all brought him with, or if you send him to the. But, oh yeah, Bob would have hung out with them. So yeah, Bob's still there.
Bob.
Still trying to figure out why they gave him a necklace.
They're just very, very nice people. Go to the ship. Tell Newt to stay hidden. Do not let herself be seen.
What?
Is she in trouble?
No,
of
no,
course,
no.
ma'am.
No,
She's not. Just tell her to stay aboard the ship
She
and
has to
don't.
stay on the boat. Oh my
Yes.
God, is she on the boat?
I mean, she was before I left.
She knows.
I'll-
She knows. She should stay.
Please go make sure.
Should. The key word
will-
for Newt is should. Go
I
go
will-
make
I will go check.
Thank
go
you.
go check. Go look. Go check and I will give you a pay raise. Okay? If she's still there. Keep her there and I'll give you
He's
a pay
off.
raise.
He's scampering.
Asgeir, they have as another part of the prophecy about a
Mhm.
princess of a fire island.
You mean
They have
like the volcano infused one that we took? We're just here.
They have another section about Newt now.
We have to go to the ruins to go see what else we're missing.
Okay.
You know, I was joking about saying I'm not lying about being a prophet, but I really think I might now be the prophet. I'm starting to be very
I'm-
concerned.
Is that more thunder?
Another roll of thunder.
Yeah, that is.
No.
Stop saying that.
You're not the prophet. The All-Father
Okay.
will not allow this. We're going to go see this tomb. Let's call it your pilgrimage on the island. We'll feed into this. Like they're too indoctrinated to know common sense.
I feel like clearly the sense must be very common if they believe that I am the prophet.
Okay. Off to the ruins.
As you all step outside,
Just
a crowd
real
immediately, which has been sort of like Demetrius and Nikoletta would have seen. They never got far from the chapel. Like some people are clearly preparing food, but others are like, are they saying anything? And when you all emerge, a bunch of them, with Ramon at the lead, comes up and goes, Are you ready to speak to your people? Are you ready to give your prophecy? Are you ready to deliver us to the next stage? Shall the great journey begin?
God has to.
Great journey. Oh no. Oh.
He must first.
We must go visit the temple in the mountains, the ruins that have been left behind.
The
This
forbidden
is our
place, yes.
this is my first step forward. I must do this before I can give any new prophecy.
You will go. Yes, yes, exactly as it was said. We'll get to see him again.
Huh?
Just don't
What?
ask. Don't ask. Just walk. Don't ask. Just walk.
You know what?
Don't
We'll
ask.
figure it out when we get there. It's fine.
We're not
Just
asking, we're just walking.
Just
You all
real
start
quick, real
moving
quick.
up, and
In that chapel, was there any? Just like I got
we're
Nikoletta got a
looking
cool.
for images of Demetrius.
Just,
Not
yeah,
that anyone
real quick,
spotted it.
once over, like
As they were looking.
Not a single one, huh?
that. Damn it! There we go.
You do see one figure that might be Marco. It's not a. It wouldn't be a very good representation, but a big Usuran figure.
Ah, he runs out. Like
You all travel out, and you're making your
Oh.
way up. And again, it's not a huge hill. Like this isn't like a volcanic island.
Yeah.
But it is. There's a hill at the top of it, and you start to make. And before long, you see the ruins. And Nikoletta, they look old Eisner to you. The old Eisner Empire was essentially everywhere. Followed the Cyrna Empire, and so it's not as ancient as Cyrna ruins, not as ancient as the labyrinths, but older than any of the modern nations of Thea, and in pretty and obviously fairly fallen apart, so not like Draconizen.
Okay.
I have a new concern. If you point that out, if that's older than most of the things of Thea, right? They came here before that. Who have they been bringing to the island to keep the genetic tree branching out instead of becoming a flagpole?
No, to be clear, they found the island with the ruins, so the people they've only been here since the end of the 30 Years' War.
Okay.
Quick clarification.
More branches on the tree. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Got a little bit concerned.
As you were weaving your way up, and yeah, these are old and historically fascinating. Various images, and the whole place has a feel, in a sense, that Nikoletta, you are twigging to. This place is magically potent. Magic has been worked here, and just with your time as a hexen worker, for you it manifests more like almost like a smell, like this hill smells like magic.
Pop rocks.
Just don't eat them with Coke and you'll be fine.
This place is steeped in magic. So I am not about to bloodhound with this character. Yes, I am. Does it get like that sense of it stronger as we go forward?
Give me your wits and notice.
Like, who you lying to? Yes, you are.
I absolutely will not hear it go.
Shut your pretty face, both of you. Well, that's considerably better than the all ones I got last roll. Garbage. 8, 9, 10.
All ones?
Yes, it was all ones that last roll. That's why I got 0. That's 2 raises.
2 raises. You lead through, and this looks like at one point it was a fairly extensive building, but you don't get temple vibes. The rooms are too small. As you're looking at the breakdown, it reminds you of the wings, almost like a very specialized library, where small rooms to offer some privacy to the people within. Clearly meant for a lot of people to do work, but in ways in which they did not disturb each other. There's some larger areas where maybe people gathered to talk and discuss. And it's in the middle one of those, you come up to what appears to be a very recent, compared to the ancientness of everyone else, barrow that got dug into the hill. And you assume this is where the one who led the people to this island is buried.
Oh. We're not in a sewer anymore, right?
A sewer?
Nope. You.
A sewer.
Oh, you Sora. You really need to enunciate, Nikoletta.
I got something I'll enunciate for you.
The player is going to come and find you and hurt you.
Nicoletta's trying to figure out a way to move forward with this. Yell that I'm looking for unguents.
Well,
What are the rest of you doing while Nicolette is sort of looking through a notebook?
I have a resurrection prophecy to continue down. So, I guess I need to walk into this barrow, because very clearly they were talking about me resurrecting the old elder.
There is a large disc-like stone that is blocking the way into the barrow.
Well, it's gonna sort of like push it with one finger. I tried. Then just turn around. See, I'm not. I need to continue my pilgrimage. Clearly, I haven't continued far enough. Don't touch it, Asgeir.
Asgeir, like, I could totally move that.
Like Demetrius leans over, like, you could probably move that, right?
Oh no, not. I was doing so good about not doing that. Yes, I could move that.
Oh, I'm sorry, I wouldn't want you to hurt your back.
Go ahead and give me your brawn and athletics.
All right. Brawn, athletics, flair. Because I have not rolled yet. At all. Oh, okay. There's an immediate pair of 5s, 0.
I feel like I should have made Demetrius roll more for all this, just for the constant psychic damage he's been taking from.
Player
That is,
loving every second of this. This is hilarious. Demetrius is having such a horrible time.
3. Asgeir steps up, brushes off his hand, gets a grip, and the stone starts rolling and moving. And as it moves, you see some of the moss and stuff that is accumulated over on this stone. And they said it was about 10 years ago that he's died. So stuff that's sort of built on top starts falling off and moving. And you see images etched in. And you see something that looks very much like Asgeir rolling the stone.
They're so good at this.
You see an image that looks a lot like Demetrius speaking into his ear. And again, you see the witch with her hands in the air as a figure you do not recognize is stepping out of the tomb.
Oh, good.
Do you know what you're doing yet, Nicoletta?
Well, I'm trying to see if I can look up, because Do I only get certain undrins like the ones I chose, or do I get to use the full broad list?
You choose unduits with each level of hexen work that you took. So if you had,
that's what I thought.
We're moving like Nikoletta. There's more coincidences on this rock.
I don't think I want to know about any more coincidences.
They're really bad
Arnau?
at drawing you.
Arnau, you were raising your hand. Did you have something to add?
Me? Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
No. Well, he is gonna look at that and be like, "That is concerning." And Nikoletta, can you raise the dead?
That can be done with Hexenwerk. That is not any Hexenwerk I've ever sought to do. Everything that I do is in direct contrast to that. The best I could possibly do would be to similar to back at my father's castle with in my room. Now remember, I could wraith walk again.
Arnau's gonna point. Arnau points to the carvings. Are you sure?
Later.
Yes, this is the first that it's that actually happened while Demetrius was on his date with Verity. Anyway,
But that is the best that I could do. There are other engines that could be used from Hexenwerk, but I would have to go.
as you were explaining this, Nikoletta, you see a gleam of light from inside the barrow.
To turn to look, what is it?
Something is catching light from inside. And it is well, like any time there's even any light coming in from the clouds, it shines. And then there's a bolt of lightning over the bay as the storm gets closer, and that really glows.
She'll walk in towards it.
Inside, you see a fairly simple but stone carved casket. And sitting almost like a headstone on a plinth at the head of the casket, you see another orb. There's a bright light coming from inside your satchel. The walls that are practically glowing, and you watch as that one begins to glow.
She'll pull out the other orb and kind of look at them both side, like hold it up and look at them both side by side.
Light between the two suddenly catches, and the orb in your hand is glowing. And you all, there is no missing. There is now a very bright, it is brighter inside the barrow now than it was outside. So you all have a perfect view of everything that is happening.
Oh yeah, watching very intently.
Nikoletta, what are you doing?
I don't know. Oh, now, do any of us know what's going on since we set foot on this island?
I was really
Yeah,
hoping
I'm
you
the
had
fourth
an idea
prophet.
because it would make me feel better, but I understand.
The fact that you have no idea is very highly concerning.
The prophet.
Is this the first time we've seen another?
Oh. Hello. Hello. Who's
A
there?
rumbling voice coming from inside the barrow. He has sent his witch, as it was foretold.
I really need a gift of the echidna from Guardians of Gahul.
Do you know the way?
I foretold you so. No.
There is a heavy thud from inside the casket.
Yeah. Demetrius, Asgeir, do you think you could move it?
Yes. Do I want to, or think it's a good idea?
I think it's a less good idea to make the undead inside of it force its way out.
If anybody else said that to me about undead, I would not trust them. But it's you, Nikki, so okay.
Nikki's never steered us wrong. Take your. No. We're going to get you out of there. You may calm yourself.
Asgeir.
Yep.
Brawn and athletics. If you're just gonna try to forcefully open, unless you want to pitch me another approach.
I don't really have another approach.
All right.
That makes sense to me.
Can we
Aren't-
wedge something in there?
You could probably use tool. You don't like your sword's not going to be a good. That would just snap. But
Yeah, it's like too heavy.
It's 2.
on a 2, Asgeir, you get a good grip on it and it's lifting, but the going is slow, except when it's hit from underneath, and then it moves a little bit more as you're trying to go. Does anyone try to help
He's
him?
helping.
Yeah, I'll try to help.
All right.
Arnau will also try to help.
Okay. Brawn athletics from the 2 of you.
This is not a good rule. A good roll for Elmo.
Let me guess. There's a carving of us doing this too.
2.
Ooh. So that one went away. So that is 2.
2. So a grand total of 6 raises as you all managed to lift the heavy stone top off of this casket, and inside the body is emaciated, but does not look rotted the way you would expect a corpse of a decade in a barrel like this one to look. It looks ill, not
Dead.
dead and gone. And clawed hands reach to the side and slowly pick itself up. The top is massive. The legs are weirdly spindly as it pushes up and opens its mouth in jagged, long fangs. From inside are shown as it hisses.
Nikoletta's got a bottle of her Scourgebane held in one hand, the orb in the other. Says, "And you are
The one who has been waiting for far too long.
Those fangs
I
are
am the
consuming.
elder Esteban.
Esteban."
Elder Esteban. Tell me, Esteban, those fangs are concerning. Where did you... Have you always had those?
They were a gift. And now I am thirsty.
Oh, yes. Your throat seems very dry as you're speaking, but unfortunately, we didn't bring any
His
meat
arm
up
reaches
here.
out and grabs Asgeir by the shirt. We are in combat. Violent, dangerous things are afoot. So we need approaches in combat.
Reflexive. Just grabs my shirt. Boom.
Brawn and Brawl.
The power of Scourgebane compels you.
So you're flicking Scourgebane at him?
Yes.
Does not normally go on weapons.
A mixture of numerous herbs, poisons, and a splash of communion wine. When you attack an undead monster using a flask of Scourgebane, you spend raises as normal to inflict wounds. If it takes at least 1 wound from the attack, the GM cannot spend danger points to activate any of its monstrous qualities for the rest of the round.
Very cool. All right. So go ahead, and this will be your finesse and scholarship, because this is one of your... Unless you want to pitch me on something else. Arnau?
I like that pool. It's a good pool.
Arnau is going to do the thing that he probably shouldn't do, but he's going to draw his axes, and his first response to somebody hurting his buddy or grabbing his buddy by the arm or get it with their arm, is to remove the arm from play. So he's going he's going to take his axes and just one after the other slash crash until the arm comes off.
All right, that is going to be your brawn and weaponry. And Demetrius.
Pulling out my pistol, shooting his eye out.
All right. Finesse and aim.
I get flair.
Do, Steve.
Me and
Thank you to our
and
producer for the inspiration.
me. Your friend Steve. Steve.
Steve.
Is this a villain?
This is a villain.
Steve.
That is
That
3
was-
raises.
Ooh. Boy, this was a good roll.
Oh, this will be episode 3, so I can up my tracker.
Okay, so we got 3 raises for Arnau. How many? 4 for Asgeir, 3 for Nikoletta, 5 for Demetrius, and 5 for Esteban. So
I will
in
also
this
like
first
to
round-
activate my virtue.
Okay.
Activate your virtue the first time you wound a villain during the fight to make her take a dramatic wound in addition to the wounds you normally deal.
Very good.
I
and
would
you're gonna go
also
first.
like to activate Victorious.
We will when we get to you. So on your turn, you pull your gun and you fire it, and he is not a Hexenwork undead. So he takes the hit, and you use Victorious to boost it. And it is clearly very damaging, but also not. It does not take him down as he snarls. On
Ooh,
his
okay.
turn, he pulls Asgeir in and bites him. Asgeir, you take a dramatic wound,
Uh-huh.
and all of your dice pools are reduced by 1.
Okay.
For the rest. But you've already made this roll, so you still have your raises for this particular.
Well, all right. Well, the first traumatic wound gives me a bonus die on all risks.
Yeah.
So this just kind of levels out.
Yeah. So yeah, that's so those were both of the 5s. Now we're on to the 4s. Demetrius, it's you again.
What?
I'm sorry.
So with again the way initiative works, you all had raises on your and for each. So because you got 5 raises, you will have 5 actions in this first round of combat. So, and so will he. This
Still
is
like
similar to a duel.
Gotcha. So next act, take out the sword. Going.
Okay. We will say your raise will be switching from your gun to your sword for this round, and you'll be able to attack again in the third. Asgeir, you had 4.
Yep.
So you also get to attack here.
After being bitten, it's just kind of this like uppercut punch. Like,
Yeah.
get
You're
the
doing a
hell
punch. And what is your brawl?
My brawl is 3.
On 3, your brawl connects, and your punch connects, and his face is already mangled by the bullet, by the shot, and your punch comes along and crunches him as it knocks him over.
Also activating Victorious for another dramatic wound for him.
All right, busting up, and he is clearly taking some really dramatic hits. And his skull is just rent and mangled. I am spending a villain point.
Because these 2 assholes keep using Victorious on me.
I didn't know you can use it twice.
Well, if you both have it, you both can use
Yeah.
it once. You can use your
Like,
quirk
if
once and then
Demetrius and Asgeir attack the same enemy in the first go,
Yeah.
2 immediate dramatic wounds for that guy, period.
in addition to whatever other
Yeah.
damage you did. He spending the villain point, you watch as his head, which is like mangled, knits itself together again. Not completely. Like he didn't look good before, and he stands up even further. We are now to threes, and he still has Asgeir in his hand. His grip is around Asgeir's neck.
I didn't consent.
All right, so Demetrius, it's you again. And threes, where it's everyone else, right? So everyone has a move in the round of three. Is that correct? Okay, so we'll start with Demetrius.
Yeah. With the
All right,
sword.
sword coming in. Your weaponry damage is what?
4.
4. Okay, he is starting to look cut up again. Asgeir.
Birds of a feather. I'm gonna grab his neck so I keep his fangs at a distance.
Okay. Good defensive move. Arnau.
Arnau is going to come in, slide underneath the body, and just crash his arm off.
To be clear, the body is still in the casket, so sliding under is going to be awkward. But sliding under the arm.
Casket.
Okay, so you move in, and you are going to do your weaponry worth of damage to him. What's your weaponry?
My weaponry is 3.
Do you have a hero point to give me?
I do.
Give me a hero point, and you can have cut his arm off with this particular slash.
Okie dokie. I'm down to 1 hero point now.
Okay. Nikki is irritated. But the hand that had Asgeir by the throat, that arm is cut off. Asgeir, that hand is not relaxing its grip.
Didn't work. Hell.
Nikoletta.
Tell me, Esteban, what do you know of the Dark Mistress?
Well, I'm not in a position to really talk about it right now.
So, as you say the Dark Mistress, its eyes glow red with hatred. You are the witch.
I'm the one trying to kill her.
Or are you the one who serves her?
That is unfortunately, I believe, my sister.
In time, she will learn what a true vampire lord is.
Would you perhaps be interested in getting a bit of revenge? You don't seem to care for her very much.
We will come back to this, but we will say that was a minute of the round. So, do you have anything that could diffuse a fight? Any abilities or things like that?
The best I've got is my.
And you haven't thrown the Scourge Bane yet, so you still had that prepped.
Mm-hmm. The best I've got is the Hanged Man, where I can suffer a consequence for another hero.
So yeah, you'd be able to jump in the way of someone to. Yeah, so we're not there yet. So, and now it is his turn. And his arm cut off, he looks down on Arnau and falls on Arnau. Very well, Prophet. If you wish to protect your mate, you may take his place. Spending another villain point. Arnau, you take a dramatic wound, and all of your dice pools are reduced by 1 as he bites you, and you can feel him sucking blood from your body.
Activating my virtue.
Oh. Nikoletta. As he is falling on Arnau, Nikoletta jumps in the way, and he bites her instead. Dramatic wound. All pools reduced by 1.
Yep.
Demetrius, you hear in the back of your head, and Nikoletta will hear this too, a blood-curdling scream that you recognize as Sarah's. All right, round of 2s. Demetrius.
I am hacking away. At this point. No.
Won't you
You don't get to go on a wraith walk and try to get out of it.
Damn, just not through my ruse.
I did it.
Stabbity, stab. Yeah, he takes another 3. That's a
I
damage, or you to 4 with your weaponry.
have 4 in weaponry.
4, right? So yeah. Oh yeah, right. Because you did that before. Yeah, he's starting to look pretty ripped up again. Asgeir, you have a hand that is still trying to crush your throat. Okay. If you take your turn trying to remove it, you will take. Actually, let's go ahead and make this a risk. Let's let the dice do some talking.
All right.
Make this your brawn and athletics as you're trying to pull this hand off, preferably with it doing as little damage as possible. You need 2 raises, and I'm going to spend a villain point. We are raising all thresholds to 15.
Son of a bitch.
I'm regretting getting you those coins now.
Well,
I love them so much.
I have good news and I have bad news.
How about you take a hero point before you tell me?
All right. We can do that. That helps a little.
Oh, damn it.
It's not as bad as it was. That's 2 after. And it's only because one of the dice that you just gave me came up as a 10.
Oh my god.
Dang. Y'all had some angry dice.
I rolled 2 1s and a 4.
So you managed to pull off the hand, but it does 4 minor wounds as the fingers are in your throat and the nails are just ripping out as you were pulling it. Arnau.
Arnau, now seeing as Nikoletta has pushed me out of way, is going to put his axe to the vampire's neck and say, "Release her. Your prophet commands you."
Give me Panache Intimidate.
Panache Intimidate?
With 15s as the threshold.
Okay. That is not a great pool for Elmo.
Take a hero point.
Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
needed it.
Which you're giving the storyteller hero points how to reach across this screen.
Now that you've given me a hero point, I'm going to activate my unfortunate no. Not doing
Chandler,
that.
I will find you.
So
I'm good at finding things.
Dan, Bell, and I are going to go for a little bit. We'll be back.
Basics. You can just monitor whatever needs to happen in the interim, right? You can just take care of that. That sounds like a producer thing. Helping them, take care of their difference.
And as for you, I will be up there tomorrow.
Man. And it's so nice to be safe on the West Coast. Like,
So that is still 2 raises because I rolled a 10.
All right.
So 2 raises. Unfortunately, less than I'd like. Well, actually, let me check. Let me check something really quickly. Because is Lyceum... It does activate with Intimidate. So actually, that makes it 3 raises. With it being 15s. Because Lyceum adds 1 to all of my dice values. So that makes that 3 raises now. Haha.
Congratulations. You have actually succeeded in drawing his attention from Nikoletta back to you. That said, he is not intimidated out of attacking. You have just changed his target. I have them. Why not? This time you are the one who gets bitten.
Kelsey, I'm really upset with you right now. We're giving him these coins.
So I have my virtue here. I have my virtue here, which is fortunate. Activate a virtue to delay an opportunity or a consequence by 1 action. Does you spending that villain point count as a consequence?
I mean, the bite could count as a consequence, right?
Yeah, yeah, that seems like a legit use of this. Okay, he's biting you. You have been bitten, but he seems to be savoring it, and he hasn't started drinking from you yet. So, the consequence, it'll be a consequence. You're going to take the dramatic wound from the bite, but your dice pools are not down yet.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Oh no, what are you doing? I stop him from biting my best friend and you make him bite you anyway?
Round of
I'm
one.
your best friend.
Don't worry. I'm about to do something real stupid.
All right, Demetrius, in the rounds of one.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep on hacking
Hacking away. Another
Hacking away.
four.
I would just say, I thought we were made progress on being honest.
I love, he's fighting.
We have to be honest. We have to tell people honesty. We have been on ships. We went with Matushka. And we are just now
Demetrius is like, I'll go back to you.
Giving her the third degree as he's trying to kill this thing.
All right. So another 4 minors. Yeah, he's pretty beat up. Asgeir.
Now that he has pulled this arm off of his throat, a light bulb, like, imagine just ping, like, hey, Esteban, quit hitting yourself. And just smacks him with his own arm.
Is it brawl? Is it weaponry?
Is it mockery?
I'm gonna call it brawl, and I'm gonna give you credit for four dots of damage because I'm giving you the what's your brawl skill?
3.
I'm gonna make it 4 because of the claws on the hand. You're hitting him with his own claws, so you.
Oh, I'm rolling this?
No, you have it. You just have the damage that you're doing. You do the base damage. Arnau.
Now that Asgeir is in very close proximity, I'm gonna grab one of the sides of the Allfather and put it on his face. Basically doing the holy symbol thing. With the vampire.
You know what?
Hi, in this session, we tell Dan what if.
Because there were Allfather symbols.
There have always been Allfather symbols, my child.
Do you have another hero point to give me?
Yes.
Will you give it to me?
Yes.
He's not giving me villain points. He's spending his hero points.
It's the bit. It makes everybody laugh.
You shove the symbol of Allfather against his forehead, and it starts burning, and he starts screaming. Well, no, he starts gurgling because he definitely has his mouth still in your flesh. But before he does his thing, Nikoletta, your turn.
I was trying to go for a convince, and you didn't have me roll nothing earlier, so I don't know now because his mouth is occupied.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Yeah, so does she.
Giggity.
Oh,
we
boy.
lost the Nikoletta.
Oh, she's still in here. Get back in here.
I can't with you four. I swear, I can't.
Jeremiah just on the back, like, taking out of the thing and putting it back.
Sorry, Jeremiah. She's still trying to talk to this thing because it. I don't see a reason why we have to go through all of this nonsense when we could easily just help each other. You seem to hate her and want her dead. We hate her, want her dead.
Listen,
All right. with your second, let's just see. Go ahead and give me your panache and convince.
That is my best pull.
That's big poo for Elmo.
That's a very big pull for Elmo.
I'm surprised
Remember
that's your best
15s,
pool.
but yeah.
Haha.
3. A number of things happen all at once. Arnau, as he is drinking deeply from you, you lose a dot to all of your pools for the rest of the session. You lose the dice. The holy symbol pressed on his head gets hot to the touch in your hand. You're actually going to take another minor wound to Arnau from burning to your hand as this happens. And it stumbles back. One arm gone. It tries to catch itself, can't. Crashes to the floor outside of the casket and snarls at all of you, but its eyes, with the burnt, reversed mirror mark of Allfather on its forehead, glares at Nikoletta. This was to be the place where we found the future.
What do you mean?
She promised the future. All I had to do was bring them here.
She left you here.
I thought it would be as soon as we arrived. 10 years I waited. But my body couldn't last. I'd fought in the wars. My body ravaged and ruined. And all I ever got, he looks to the other orb, were visions of you. She was very interested in you. In all of you. She didn't seem to get everything right. You're not all even here.
If you can tell us where she is.
She came on a ship that appeared as if from nowhere. I told them. I told them that this would surely be a great gift, but no, they just brought trade goods. She told me to wait for her up here. And then she ripped out my throat for a final prophecy. Gods, were you even born yet when we... All of that. Here you are. I was promised your blood.
You got your taste of it.
I did. Don't worry. Don't worry. I hope none of you are early risers.
And here I was hoping there would be a reason to not kill you.
all I need to hear.
Demetrius, if you want, like, so yeah, we're he is very low health. So who all is gonna make a shot at a coup de grace, or is Demetrius just gonna let Demetrius have it?
Nah.
You know what?
Let's
I think the cat deserves it.
You know what? He ain't been bitten yet. You should let him bite you, and then you should stab him to death.
All those prophecy talk about being a cad. I think Demetrius needs a comeuppance here.
It's just a cat. A cat.
Actually, at that, he looks and smiles, and it's like, apparently, I gave you too much credit.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
How does Demetrius kill him? If you
He
want, you can
cut it
reloaded your gun, like whatever. He was talking.
No,
to
he's chopping off his head. He's
Yeah.
chopping off his head. He is... It doesn't make me feel any better.
You wind up, and you make a cut. And as his head goes flying off, his entire body dissolves away as if to ash on the ground. And both of the orbs go quiet and dark again.
Oh, your bite's gonna be a problem in the morning.
Yeah, it seems.
If
Nicol-
what he was hinting at is true, yes.
Nikoletta, can you make one of those poultices or whatever you do, the Mother's Mercy thing?
To be fair, that would work on a Hexenorg zombie. You have no idea what effect it'll have on a vampiric bite.
I haven't done anywhere near enough study yet to be able to even touch the reversing of this. I also don't know how long it will take to set in, if it takes
Well,
any time at all.
Well, it's better than nothing, ain't it?
I mean, he was the one that bit you. With him dead, would that stop it?
Is that how it works?
I don't know enough about vampires.
You know everything. What do you mean you don't know enough about
To be
vampires?
fair,
Everybody think I know everything. I know a lot, not everything.
Nikki knows a lot, but this vampire business is new for everyone.
This is fiction.
Technically, it's very old for everyone because technically all vampires are quite old.
You know, you got bit like what, twice, right?
I was only bit once, but twice bitten, once shy. You know they say.
The orb on the sphere on the plinth begins to glow again. It starts flickering as images start to appear. Nikoletta, you see yourself as you appeared in the image on the wall, bent over with long fangs. Then there's an image of Asgeir, surrounded by sirens, all of them with vampiric teeth, charging and attacking port cities all over Thea. There's Demetrius, slipping into the bedrooms, countless noble ladies, and drawing them to him and using them to gain power. And then there's Arnau Cecero, standing exactly as he appeared in the statue. But then he smiles, revealing teeth, fangs of the vampire, as thousands mass around worshiping him. And with that, we are going to bring this episode to a close. Thank you to Basics of the Game for hosting us. Thank you to Dragon of the Dragons for producing us. Thank you so much to all my players. And as always, until next time, keep playing more games.